What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another Hero Spotlight. Normally, you guys know, I don't like to show off any bugs, exploits, or cheese on the channel. However, every once in a while I just can't resist, and this is one of those moments. As today's Hero Spotlight, we're going to be talking about the Glitch Witch. Now, one of the things that inspired me to kind of do this video is, I don't know how many times I've joined a public match just to kind of screw around and have fun, and someone has built the map out, and there's someone else in the map that is just completely chewing on them about using poison dart towers. Now, we all know the current status of poison dart towers. They're OP. They, I'm certain, are going to get adjusted at some point. However, the thing that cracked me up about it is the person, it seems like almost always, the person that is kind of going off about the PDT is actually using the Glitch Witch build, which, in my opinion, is just as big of a bug, if not bigger, than the Poison Dart Tower. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Now, first off, your Glitch Witch can be built using either Hero Damage and Hero Crit, or Ability Power Hero Crit, depending on what you want to do. A few different requirements for the build, and that is the Storm Gloves, which drop, of course, from Assault on Throne Room Defense Mode, and a slow firing weapon with elemental damage. The double tap type weapons seem to work out the best, and the slower the better. And here's why. The build itself is based around the fact that the Bewitching Hour Sphere, each snipe hit adds 50% to the damage of the next primary attack hit, stacking up to 5 times, is essentially bugged. And how it's bugged is, it is actually proccing off of elemental damage that you do. With addition, it's proccing off of elemental damage done by your gloves. So, for example, let me go ahead and get rid of Bewitching Hour, and head on down here, and with this Blunderbuss Duster with fire damage and a 1.3 per second double tap, I can get, I think I'm going to probably end up settling around the 200,000 mark. Let's see where it comes in. Yeah, there's a 240, 226, 163. That one dipped low. Anyway, we're right around the 2,000 mark for the most part, and or 200,000, pardon me, the 200,000 mark, and pretty easy to keep this damage sustained just by spamming your left click. Now, with the same gear and the same weapon, when I go ahead and equip Bewitching Hour, we're going to see some drastic changes in the amount of DPS that we're doing. So let's go ahead and check it out now. And we see now I'm in the 540,000 range. That one looked like 495. There's a 500,000, 541. So we are essentially here around the 500,000 mark. They've gone as low as 340,000 and as high as 600,000. We're right around 500,000 damage per second. Same thing, we can keep this up pretty regularly just by spamming the left click. In addition to that, if we go ahead and pop our pet, which is Poisonous Tips, we can easily cap that 1 million mark. There was a 1.1, that one dipped down to 850, and there's a 984. So very easy to get over 1 million damage per second just spamming your left click using this build. Now, it's most effective with the double tap shot. However, it also works with, say, this Hammer 1, which is only 1 shot per second. The difference is really being how far away you like to shoot. This Hammer 1, of course, you can get a lot more range. You don't have to get up on their faces. And it's going to do not quite as much, but it's still going to be pretty darn decent damage because of that Bewitching Hour passive. There was a 500k there. Wow, big range on this one. It's because it's all about the crit. Now, of course, with that Blunderbuss Duster, there's more opportunities to crit, as there's a lot more shots being fired with the 3-round burst. Wow, there was a 700,000 there. Big numbers from the Glitch Witch for certain. Now, finishing this out, like I said, you can go Ability Power and Hero Crit, or Hero Damage Hero Crit. I normally play Hero Damage Hero Crit. I do have an Ability Power Gun Witch. However, I don't use her very often, as I just don't spam the abilities a lot. The ones I like are all the CC abilities, and I use those all the time. However, I rarely use the old number 6, which you can get very, very beastly by going an ability power hero crit route. I prefer just to spam the left click and CC the lanes, personally, when I'm playing. So that is a quick look at the Glitch Witch. You can actually use any DPS pet. You can use Sandstorm, you can use Poisonous Tips, you can use Dragolich. Now, depending on your situation, most of the time you're going to get the biggest numbers by using Poisonous Tips. And in addition to that, like if you stand in a 25% damage Serenity Aura, plus maybe even have a Monk Buddy hanging out nearby, you can easily cap that 2 million damage per second mark just by spamming your left click with all of those buffs. So that will do it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching. We'll see ya. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button and mash this big J over here to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.